Next is the final phase, link. Frontline workers are expected to provide accurate and comprehensive information about the existing services available to meet the needs of GBV survivors. If a frontline worker does not have the relevant information, they should find out promptly, clearly explaining this to the person seeking support. The role of a frontline worker is to support a GBV survivor in their decisions and choices. If it is appropriate and the GBV survivor requests it, a frontline worker should help the GBV survivor to contact the service before taking any action themselves, and they should ask for permission from the survivor. Obtaining informed consent from a GBV survivor is one of the key steps in psychological first aid. As defined in Module 2, this is the voluntary agreement to a proposed course of action of a person who has the capacity and maturity to understand the options available and to choose whether or not to use a service. The informed consent of a GBV survivor must always be obtained before referring them to one or more services. In some cases, survivors may not want to proceed. Here, it is important for a frontline worker not to be judgmental, to inform the GBV survivor of how to access support services and of the possibility of accessing them at a later time. A few supportive phrases can help in this phase. For example, here are the details of the service, including the location and the times that it is open, the cost, transport options, and the name of the person you can talk to. Is there anyone that you trust that you can go to for support? Maybe a family member or a friend? Would you like to use my phone to call anyone that you need at this moment? When it comes to next steps, what you want and feel comfortable with is the most important consideration. And do not feel pressure to make any decisions now. You can think about things and always change your mind in the future. In cases of sexual violence, it is important to provide some specific additional information.